Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Jalen Hurts' awkward safety creates widespread panic about Kellen Moore as Dallas Cowboys coach. Kellen Moore decided to throw the ball in a blizzard after Jalen Hurts went into the medical tent with what appeared to be a knee injury. Dallas Cowboys fans were immediately panicked about the possibility that the Philadelphia Eagles offensive coordinator could soon be their new head coach. The questionable play call resulted in complete and total disaster. Momentarily, at least. Hurts was wrapped up in the backfield on 2nd and 15 during the third quarter by Rams defensive lineman Jalen McCullough. His legs bent awkwardly under him and he was slow to get up. The 26-year-old quarterback stayed in the game but required a brief trip to the medical tent. His knee was sore. Not only did Hurts' injury limit his mobility, the field conditions got considerably worse throughout the second half. It was a full-blown blizzard in sub-30-degree weather. The accumulation is one thing. The field freezing over is another. Both of those factors, combined with a bum knee, is a recipe for disaster. With that in mind, and Saquon Barkley in the backfield, Kellen Moore still decided to throw the ball while Philadelphia held a 3-point lead late in the third quarter. He called a pass play on 2nd and 8 from his own 8-yard line. Hurts could not move and took a sack in the end zone to gift Los Angeles 2 points and the ball. There was no reason to throw the ball in that situation. A handoff to one of the best running backs in NFL history would have been a much better idea. Kellen Moore overcomplicated the situation and paid the price. Dallas Cowboys fans were torn on how to react. On one hand, they want the Eagles to lose at all costs. On the other hand, Moore might soon be the next head coach in Arlington. The mind-boggling play call that led to the safety was not what they wanted to see from a guy who could soon lead their entire team. The Dallas Cowboys and their fan base have to be fed up constantly watching rivals like the Philadelphia Eagles and Washington Commanders win games in the postseason while they sit at home. The Cowboys finished third in the NFC East during the 2024 NFL season with a 7-10 record, though that can largely be attributed to the injuries they sustained on both sides of the field. As a result, head coach Mike McCarthy's time in Dallas ended, forcing owner Jerry Jones to conduct another head coaching search. Jones has been adamant about doing whatever he can to get the Cowboys back to winning in the postseason, but given his conservative moves, that hasn't been the case. Dallas legend Dez Bryant apparently had enough of seeing his former team lose and recently posted some harsh and honest thoughts on the state of the organization. However, Micah Parsons took exception to Bryant's comments and posted a retort via his personal X account. "Stuff like this irritates me, Dez, because you had 10-0 talent and was probably one greatest in your time. You could have changed the culture, brother. You could have changed the culture," Parsons tweeted. Parsons seems upset that Bryant has the nerve to discuss the state of the Cowboys when he could have made some meaningful changes during his playing days. It's hard to blame Parsons for being offended by Bryant's comments, though this will not stop the latter and others from making the same sort of comments until the Cowboys start winning. Cowboys, Jerry Jones roasted by fans after division rivals reach NFC title game. There will be 2 NFC East teams playing in the conference title game this year, and to little surprise, the Dallas Cowboys aren't one of them. The Washington Commanders and Philadelphia Eagles booked their tickets to the NFC Championship with divisional round wins over the Detroit Lions and Los Angeles Rams, respectively. After this weekend's results, the Cowboys officially own the longest NFC Championship appearance drought in the conference, and that unfortunate streak doesn't seem like it'll be broken anytime soon. To add insult to injury, 2 recent ex-Cowboys coordinators will be calling plays in this year's NFC title game, Commanders head coach Dan Quinn and Eagles offensive coordinator Kellen Moore. Meanwhile, over in Dallas, owner Jerry Jones is looking to hire the franchise's next head coach to replace Mike McCarthy after the team finished 7-10 in the 2024 regular season, their worst record in the last 4 years. Talk about a glow-up for two great football minds who have since left Dallas for greener grass. In the wake of the Commanders' and Eagles' postseason successes, fans took to social media to roast Jones for his handling of the Cowboys over the past 2 decades. From the moment the Dallas Cowboys revealed they'd be moving on from head coach Mike McCarthy, the candidate who's been most frequently linked to their vacancy is Deion Sanders. The former Cowboys legend has become a rising star in the coaching industry thanks to his success at Jackson State University and the University of Colorado. Now, many are speculating that Sanders is eyeing a jump to the NFL now that his sons, Shedeur Sanders and Shiloh Sanders, are pro-bound via the 2025 NFL Draft. Meanwhile, with the Cowboys having a coaching vacancy, some believe Deion Sanders won't be able to resist the urge to lead his old team, especially since he remains in good graces with team owner Jerry Jones. Yet, now there are increasing doubts about Sanders landing the Cowboys job. In fact, he may never even get an interview. As much as he's being linked to the Dallas Cowboys coaching vacancy, Deion Sanders has yet to receive an interview. While he has spoken to Jerry Jones about the opening, the two sides never had an official interview. According to NFL Network's insider Ian Rappaport, Sanders may never get an interview to fill the Cowboys' head coaching vacancy this offseason. Nothing scheduled yet with Coach Prime. I'd be surprised, probably very surprised, if something did in fact get scheduled. Another NFL insider, Josina Anderson, recently explained another reason why it may be difficult for the Cowboys to have an official sit-down with Sanders about their head coaching job. With Sanders keeping Colorado at the forefront of the college football conversation, chances are the Buffaloes have no interest in letting their star head coach interview for a promotion to the NFL. Perhaps that's why we haven't heard more news on this front as the Cowboys continue vetting other candidates. Dallas Cowboys could rob Washington Commanders to fill head coaching vacancy. The Dallas Cowboys have been stuck at home, watching their fellow NFC East rivals compete in the NFL playoffs. The Washington Commanders have already advanced to the NFC Conference Championship, thanks to an all-around effort from head coach Dan Quinn, star rookie Jayden Daniels, and first-year offensive coordinator/play caller Kliff Kingsbury. Meanwhile, the Cowboys are hard at work, combing through candidates who could become the team's next head coach. They could even turn to Washington's coaching staff to find Mike McCarthy's replacement. So far, the only head coaching candidate the Dallas Cowboys have interviewed is former New York Jets coach Robert Saleh. Yet, more interviews are sure to take place over the next few days and possibly weeks. According to NFL Network's Ian Rappaport, the Cowboys could soon add Washington Commanders offensive coordinator Kliff Kingsbury to their list of interview candidates. Kingsbury is once again on the rise after helping coach star rookie Jayden Daniels into the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year winner while calling plays for the 5th highest scoring offense in the league. Plus, he has previous head coaching experience, leading the Arizona Cardinals to a 28-37-1 record, including 1 playoff appearance across 4 seasons. And you fan? What do you think of the situation of Kliff Kingsbury? Leave your opinion in the comments.